We're good? All right. I have a question. Who wants $5?
I do.
Right here. Who
Wait,
wants,
hold on. I just dropped that on my phone.
who wants $5?
I do.
Who wants $5?
Here.
I'm gonna ask again. Who wants $5?
I want $5. I want $5.
Are we supposed to leave them?
I want
I'm
$5.
gonna ask again. Who wants $5?
I want $5.
I want $5.
Really? I'll give you this.
I'm gonna ask again. Who wants $5?
It's free money.
I want $5.
Who wants $5?
Can we stand up?
No.
I'm gonna ask again.
Honestly, come up and get it.
Who wants $5?
Hey, Henry, go get it. Wait, do we go get it?
I'm gonna ask again. Who wants $5?
Oh, no, actually.
$5. Now the reason why I did that. You know those goals that you just wrote on your piece of paper?
Yeah.
You are accountable for going to get it. It's essential. And what's the reward? It was a small microcosm, $5, right? But the reward is greater when you write down your goal and go get it. You get what I'm saying? When I was in the 7th grade, I had a teacher named Mr. Livingstone. I got kicked out of his class. If it was 180 days out of the year, I probably got kicked out maybe 20 to 25 times. And he was my English. He was my English teacher, not professor. My English teacher. And I told him my last week or second to last week of school, I said, you know what? I'm gonna write a book. And he laughed at me and sent me to the office. So that $5 that I just gave you was my book. I went out and got it. You get what I'm saying? So what you wrote down, not only are you going to hold yourselves accountable, your brother, your sister supposed to hold yourself accountable. Arrogance when Shakespeare wrote. There's some arrogance when Mozart played. There's arrogance. And what I mean by arrogance, 100% belief in yourself. There's some arrogance in Oprah. There's some arrogance in Solis Sotomayor. There's arrogance in President Obama, Antonio Viragosa. They have some side of arrogance where you say, you know what? If you put the Great Wall of China, there's two things I'm going to do. I'm either going to build a ladder to climb above it, or I'm going to build a damn tunnel and go under it. That's it. This Great Wall of China is not stopping me. You get what I'm saying? And when you believe in it, guess what? Your neighbor's going to believe in it. You know, but getting back to the personal accountability and people holding themselves accountable, you know, you're going to get great examples. You know, I'm just a 60-minute vignette of your life. You know, and you may hold on to 1, 2, maybe 3 words that I say, but the 2 or 3 words that you hold on to is because someone in your life lives those words, those 2 or 3 words that I say that you hold value to. You get what I'm saying? Maybe it's your brother, maybe it's your sister, maybe it's your auntie, maybe it's your uncle, maybe it's even your teacher, Mr. Rosales, or maybe it's Mrs. Williams down the street, or Mrs. Hayes, or Mrs. Gutierrez, Mr. Gutierrez. You know, because they're a living example of what maybe the 2 or 3 words that I said. You get what I'm saying? So, don't be afraid to become great. You know, be great at all costs, at all expense, because that's your obligation to this society. Is just to become great. Yeah, I say just, because you're all capable of becoming great. You know, but you guys can start asking questions in a minute. But you guys, the other alternative to being great is to be mediocre. Now you guys it doesn't make sense. All right, I want everyone to say this. I want to be mediocre. Yeah, everyone say it out loud. I want to be mediocre. How disgusting does that sound? Doesn't that sound like the worst thing you've ever tasted in your life? No, I'm being honest. But to make it even worse, how about we say this out loud? I want to become the scum of the earth. Everyone say that. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Everyone say it. I want to become the scum of the earth. Everyone say it. You see how reluctant you were to say that? You see how reluctant you were to say that? All right, now let's flip-flop. I want to be the greatest person in the world. You see how good that made you feel? You see, no, honestly, you see how good? Like, and Nate, see how powerful words are? I just told you, I want to be mediocre. Who the hell wants to be mediocre? Who the hell wants to eat a burger without the secret sauce on it? All right, you don't want to go to make this smoke there. Who wants to eat a Big Mac without the secret sauce? Your greatness is the secret sauce. Bottom line. Your greatness is the salt that they put on the fries. Yeah. That menudo, that great menudo, that your grandmother, your auntie, your uncle makes, that secret recipe, that's the greatness. That no one else makes the menudo like him or like her. That secret little pinch of whatever they put in that menudo, that's your greatness. No one else owns it but you. That's your slice in life to become great. Now, the minimum requirement that I'm asking you guys is to never repeat that again. Now, instead of I want to become, it's I am mediocre. No one ever wants to say, I am mediocre. Right? And your spirituality grows as you become confident and you believe in your greater self. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to stop talking. I know you guys have questions for me and stuff like that. But I think you guys are having me. This has been a great time. But don't ever repeat, as long as you live, I am mediocre. That's why Manny brought me here. You guys never ever repeat that ever in your life. I am mediocre. How disgusted did you feel when you said that? Half of y'all didn't want to say it. And the other half said it just because I asked you guys to say it. But you really didn't want to say it. I am mediocre. No. Now we're going to get back to where we started. Those goals that you wrote down, put them in your pocket. Tear it up. Come on, I'm serious. Put them in your pocket. Now you guys are accountable. You guys are personally accountable. Mr. Rosales don't have to ask you ever again. Mrs. Rosales don't ever have to ask you again. Mrs. Hayes, Mrs. Williams, your principal, don't ever have to ask you again because you know what you want to be in life.